Welcome back to the Big Pick and the Script to Screen series. Love Story is the kind of film that people either love as a classic or dismiss as a cliche. My lovely friend Vidhu and I, we belong to the former category. We were talking about Love Story the other day and I'd just done the reread and the rewatch, so the film was really fresh in my mind. But Vidhu had seen the film and read the book nearly a couple of decades ago, but she remembered so many details from both. Because for those of us who appreciate Love Story, it's the kind of experience that never leaves you, especially if you saw the film and read the book as an impressionable teenager. The book and the film begin with these immortal lines.
What can you say about a 25-year-old girl who died? That she was beautiful and brilliant? That she loved Mozart and Bach? The Beatles? And me?
Both book and film begin in the same manner, but the opening lines of the film burrow themselves in your heart because of the wonderful background score by Francis Lay, which invests the scene with an extra poignancy. In fact, the music becomes almost a primary character in the film and plays a hugely important role in creating the film's atmospheric quality. Love Story was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, but won an Oscar for Best Original Score. The story itself is no great feat of the imagination. Good-looking rich boy meets poor but intelligent girl. They fall in love. His father disapproves. Her father blesses their union. Their love spurs them on through financially trying times, and they manage happily and beautifully until tragedy strikes.
She's dying.
That's impossible.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
That's impossible. Well, it's a mistake. It has to be.
We repeated her blood test 3 times. There's no question about the diagnosis. She'll have to be told soon. We can withhold treatment for a little while, but not for long. We'll have to begin therapy sometime during the next few weeks.
She's only 24. Will it be painful?
Hopefully not. You'll, of course, want to speak to a hematologist. I can refer you to Dr. Addison.
Yeah. What do I do? I mean, what can I do for Jenny?
Act as normal as possible. For as long as possible. That's really the best thing.
Normal.
Nothing very novel plot-wise, but what makes the book and film unforgettable are 1. The verbal duels between Jenny and Oliver. Sample this.
Hey, what makes you so sure I went to prep school?
You look stupid and rich.
Actually, I'm smart and poor.
I'm smart and poor.
What makes you so smart?
I wouldn't go for coffee with you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't ask you.
Well, that's what makes you stupid.
Complit 105, not bad. Music 150, not bad. Music 201, that's a graduate course.
Renaissance polyphony.
What's polyphony?
Nothing sexual, Preppy.
Look, Miss Cavallari, I told you my name is Oliver.
First or last?
First.
Oliver what?
Barrett.
Barrett like the poet?
Yeah, no relation.
Barrett like the hall?
Yes.
Hey, I'm having coffee with the real Harvard building. You're Barrett
No,
Hall.
I'm not Barrett Hall. My great-grandfather just happened to give the thing to Harvard.
So his not-so-great-grandson would be able to get in.
Hey, if you're so convinced I'm a loser, why did you bulldoze me into buying you coffee?
I like your body.
I major in social studies.
It doesn't show.
It's an honors program.
Listen, Preppy, I know you've got at least a few grades.
Really?
Yeah, you're hung up on me, aren't you?
Jenny,
Yeah?
listen, you conceited Radcliffe bitch. Friday night's a Dartmouth hockey game.
So?
So I want you to come.
Now, why the hell should I want to go to a lousy hockey game?
Because I'm playing.
For which side?
Such quicksilver wit and repartee, another big point scorer. Here's another wonderful scene.
So, now I've seen a hockey game.
What'd you like best?
When you were on your ass.
Thanks for coming.
Did I say you could?
What?
Kiss me?
I was carried away.
I wasn't.
Jenny, I may not call you for a few months.
Why?
And then again, I might call you as soon as I get back to my room. See, you can dish it out, but you sure can't take it.
Another big plus are the actors. The young, utterly honest, sincere, earnest and dashing Ryan O'Neal and the spirited, spunky Ali McGraw. Though Ali McGraw is not your conventional beauty, she's so attractively self-assured and has such an intelligent sparkle in her eyes. She's the perfect Jenny.
What the hell is it?
I got something important I want to tell you.
Well, couldn't you just tell me over there?
No, I want to be alone with you.
Okay.
Fantastic news. Here, read.
Harvard Law School. You got kicked out.
Read it, will you, please? It's great news.
You were first in the class?
Not quite. Third.
Only third, huh?
Hey, but that means I make the law review. Well, say something, will you, please?
Not until I've met numbers 1 and 2.
Ray Milland as Oliver III and John Marley as Phil Cavallari are wonderful as the two fathers. The old Stony, as Oliver calls his, and the genial, all-approving Phil who can never say no to his daughter. The contrast between the two could not be more marked.
And you are rebelling, Oliver.
I failed to see how marrying a beautiful and brilliant Radcliffe girl constitutes rebellion. I mean, she's not some crazy hippie.
She's not many things.
What irks you most, Father, that she's Catholic or that she's poor?
What attracts you most?
I'm leaving.
Don't go off half-cocked, damn it. I would only ask that you wait a bit.
Define bit.
Finished law school. If this thing is real, it'll stand the test of time.
It is real, but I don't see why I have to put it to some arbitrary test.
Because I'm asking you.
You're commanding me.
Oliver, if you marry her now, I'll not give you the time of day.
Father, you don't know the time of day.
The book is a slim one-afternoon read. And did you know that Paramount Pictures wanted Eric Segal to write the novel to pre-publicize the film, and that's how the novel came to be written. Now the film is mostly faithful to the book, but what didn't work for me in the film, which worked beautifully in the book, is the line, "Love means never having to say you're sorry."
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Don't. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Both book and film have been called trite, derivative, full of cliches. But at the same time, it is listed as number 9 on the American Film Institute's list of top 100 love stories. As I said earlier, my reaction to both the book and the film was surprisingly warm when I revisited them. You know, I didn't think that they would have the same effect on me now as they did when I was in my 20s. In fact, I thought that the cynic in me would scoff at the love story in Love Story, but the cynic in me was surprisingly quiet and getting a bit misty-eyed herself. And that background score, just so powerful. I'm going to leave you with a scene when Oliver's been informed by the doctor that Jenny is dying and he's walking home. Just listen to the way the background music is woven with the sounds of the traffic. Just listen to that. Wasn't that beautiful? Didn't you just hold your breath right there? Well, that's Love Story for you. More movies on the Big Pick next week. I'll see you then. Goodbye.